Hello again, whiskey tippers and spirit sippers. One back again with another one. Today we're going to be talking about Glenmorangie Cadboll Estate Batch 4.
Alright.
Oh man, I've had all three of them, or we've done all three of the other ones. Getting ready to do this one. The first one I absolutely loved. It just had that powdered donut and powdered sugar taste. It was really sweet, really delicious. These are all grain to glass, so everything's done right there on the distillery grounds. They grow the grain. I mean, they do everything right there. So all the way, they bottle it there, all the way through. So let's see how this one tastes. Batch 4. Oh, looks a lot like batch 3. Yep, today we're going to be talking about 15-year-old Glenmorangie Cadboll Estate.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, this one is matured in what they call designer oak casks. So I don't know what makes them designer. They just make them specifically. I guess they design them exactly how they want them. Oh, so let's see what it ends up like. A decent little pop. Oh, that looks nice. Golden. Is it going to be like the first one with the powdered sugar taste? Is it going to be like the second one that was just kind of... not a lot going on with the second one. The third one was kind of right in between them both, and it was okay. Let's see how this one fares. Yeah, it smells a lot like the first one. Not a whole lot jumping out of the glass right away. You know how we do. It's 15 minutes, so it's 15 years old, so we're gonna let it chill in the glass for about 15 minutes. But lately we do just a little sip right out of the gate to see the difference. Very malty, grainy smelling. A little bit of that lemon pith, but very malt forward. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Malty, nutty. A little bit of sweetness, maybe honey. Definitely not that powdered sugar like the first one, but not just a lot of lemon zest, and there's like an oaky lemon zest on the second one, and then the third one was a little more fruity. This one's a little more nutty, actually. That's interesting. Right out of the gate, just opened it, so you know how we do. 15 years old, we're gonna let it chill in the glass for 15 minutes, and we'll get back at it. Don't go anywhere. All right, 15 minutes is up, and we are ready to get into it. Kind of sweet and spicy. Like chicken spices. Like kitchen spices, like nutmeg. Like nutmeg and thyme. Yeah, nutmeg, thyme, maybe even rosemary. Very light. But then there's like a sweet nuttiness, like cashews. Cashews and pralines, maybe. Malt is definitely there on it. But there is a sweetness on it too. There's definitely like that honey sweetness to it. Yeah, I like this one. This one noses back and forth. I like it. It's changing. Like I said, sweet and spicy. Let's see how it tastes. Cilantro. That's pretty good. That is just smooth and sweet and silky right over the front of the palate and mid palate. Gets a little spiciness on the back of it. Swirls down. Nice lingering long finish. And it's sweet and spicy all the way. It's just swirling. Nuts, cashew. Like I said, nuts, cashews. God, what are those white ones? Macadamia nuts. Like cashews, macadamia nuts. It says fruits on here, and I don't know if I'm being influenced by that. I was looking while I was waiting. I mean, there could be it, but I think it's more of like a sweet nuttiness than the sweet fruitiness. Maybe some dates or something. But yeah, just more nuts. Cashews, pralines, macadamia nuts. There is a little tiny wisp of like a little chocolate caramely note too. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see how it is with a little water. See what that cracks open. Any new flavors, any new aromas? Might have sweetened it up a little bit, taken a little bit of that spicy edge off and turned it into more of a sweetness. But the grain and malt is the grain malt bar. I mean, it is all there. Very malty. Let's see how it is on the taste. Prost. It's not quite as sweet. I mean, it's definitely more of the wheat and barley notes. But man, that's nice. I mean, that is just a nice, solid, smooth, malty goodness all the way down. Definitely took away any of that back end kick though. But man, that flavor is solid. Kind of leaning. I mean, I really like the Glenlivet 12. I really like the Glenlivet 14. Kind of leaning in that direction. But, I mean, obviously it's its own thing and it's sweeter than that. I almost want to say it's spicier than that too, but the malt note is like, it's really malty, and that's kind of really malty, and it does kind of lean in that direction. But that sweet and spicy kick that it has, I really enjoy this one so far. I'm liking that. And when it opens up, probably gonna get even better. Let's see how it is over ice. Nice pop. As you know, not many of these that I ever put over ice, but every once in a while, they're pretty good. But honestly, even the ones that are pretty good over ice, I end up forgetting which ones are good over ice, and I just drink them all neat. But sometimes when you do these reviews, some of them are pretty tasty over ice, I have to admit. And I say it. Sweet bourbon popsicle. You are getting nothing but bourbon oak cask notes. Vanilla and oak. Maybe a little bit of that honey. A little burnt honey maybe. Maybe even a tiny little bit of lemon. Alright, let's get it. Prost. Ooh. That was different. Salty, malty, oaky. And not in the best of ways. Yeah, I don't think the ice did anything great. The ice didn't do this one any favors. It was good. It was different all three ways. Very different all three ways. But definitely a little drop of water or neat. I think I prefer it neat the best. As with most of them, but every once in a while it's different. Sometimes I like a little water in it. Sometimes I like it over the ice. Oh, that just smells so sweet right out of the bottle. Oh, man. Sweet and malty. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one. That first one, like I said, it just powdered donuts. It was so sweet and delicious. That was my favorite one. But I could see this one really creeping into the second place. I like the third one, but I think the fourth one is going to overtake that. So I guess my order would be, I mean, I don't have them right here in front of me, and I'm out of the first one. I could do a taste test with the last three, the second, third, and fourth one, but from memory, I would say first, batch 1 is the best, batch 4 is the second best, batch 3 is the third best, and batch 2 is the fourth best. From memory. If memory serves, that's the way I would rank them. But yeah, there is nothing wrong with this one. A good solid 8.3, 8.4, 8.5 out of 10. Like right in that range. Nothing wrong. Pull this out. Great dram to have. Start a night with it. Medium. Finish. Wherever. It's going to fit right into a flight. Like there is nothing wrong with this one. I have no complaints about this one. Do I know what it cost? So it looks like this was $109.99 plus, of course, all the lovely Washington tax. So just probably under another $30. So probably like $139 out the door for this bad boy. But $109.99. I'm sure it was a lot cheaper out where you're at. So not too bad. Most of the Glenmorangies, it seems like, are right in there, $99 to $129, depending on what it is. We have the Nutella Spice back here getting ready to come up. So this one's been on the shelf for over a year, so it was well overdue. Time to get it out there, time to get it reviewed before the next one comes out. So we're here, we got it in, and yeah, I'm glad we finally did, because it is a tasty one. Hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here till we see you in the next one. Cheers.